because an education has never been more important than it is today.
People out here just getting degrees by luck or by cheating their way through.
Even more, 330 million children are in school but failing to learn.
Teach your kids important life skills.
One thing we know how to measure best is IQ.
If education is not with the children, we just continue with the poverty.
Here in America, we have the privilege of having an education system that gives kids access to free public schools. Sadly, that's not the case for most kids in the country of Sierra Leone. After a decade of a terrifying civil war that recruited child soldiers and a large Ebola outbreak, it was hard to bring back the proper schooling with so many risks involved. The war destroyed Sierra Leone, leaving the school buildings in ruins. Schools were shut down for 12 years, and even afterwards, many parents wouldn't let their children go to school because they didn't want their child getting sick. 40% of teachers in Sierra Leone are untrained, and there are barely any textbooks for every kid. The war and Ebola outbreak led to the literacy rate of children and adults dropping below 43%. Even with recent advances, girls still face a problem with education, dropping out early since schools don't accept girls who are pregnant, and most students have to walk 10 long miles every single day just to get to school anyway. It's so easy for those who have the access to education to take it for granted, and others think so too.
In your opinion, do you think most kids in high school take their education for granted?
Here?
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely, yeah. Yes, absolutely.
Why?
Because they know it's going to be here no matter what. I think that to them, they just see it as something that they have to do.
Because they've lived in a place where they've always had the opportunity to have a free education and have, without the opportunity to see it in a different way.
Would you still go to school if you had to walk 10 miles to get there?
Yes.
Okay.
No.
No.
Okay.
No.
Honestly, probably not.
I would not.
Despite all that this country has been through, they don't give up. Radio station classes were given after the war, which helped significantly, and the literacy rate increased from 2009 to 2010. Students were no longer dropping out, and the government of Sierra Leone now spends 14% of the national budget towards education. With the help of the Netherlands government and UNICEF, teachers are getting trained. And although this isn't quite where this country wants to be with their education, and still is struggling in multiple ways, this progress has made a positive impact and given hope to the people of Sierra Leone.